Hello, people of Earth. It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. And today we have two exciting episodes of television for you, and I believe an appearance in Wrestler's Court as we play some Wrestling Empire. But before I get to that, I'd like to say hello to everybody in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter who, what, where, when, why, or how you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, we are happy to have you with us, and we hope that it finds you well. All right, let me bop on over to the GWA screen. Are you loaded? It is loaded. Wonderful. Here we are in Mongolia. Oh, that's right. Whoa! Emery! Right at the gate. Nice to see you. Thank you for the hot box. Hope you're having a great day. I'll just take a moment here and let it roll across the screen. All right, off it goes. Had that primed and ready to go. I forgot we have to find an opponent for Mike Tyson on this card. That's exciting. So let me just reorganize some stuff. Doot versus Mike Tyson, coming in from the Hollywood portion of things, I believe. Righto. Week's been going well. Thank you for asking. Making final prep for Christmas. You know, all that sort of fun stuff. And had my last music lesson of the year. Did my last sort of grocery shopping trip for at least before Christmas, I would think. Stuff like that. Yeah, had a pretty chill week. How's yours going? How is yours going? All right, Red Shoes wants to be first. So we made Red Shoes match the rest of the squad here with our attire. So they're no longer have Red Shoes. Their identity is a lie. Maybe I can edit that real quick. Hang on, Red Shoes. Coming to your rescue. Editor, roster, Red Shoes. All right, costumes. You're wrestling. Whoa, nope. Referee attire. There we go. Legs. Footwear. Default. Okay, default's fine. Can I make it a certain color? Why not? Oh, there we go. That's starting to have an effect. There, I'll go number 4. Done. Thank you. Finished. That's all I needed. And now I can go back to the booking mode. Okay. Play, booking career. Well, thank you very much, Emery. Nice to hear that back. Okay, so. Undercard. Red Shoes be standing there. Perfect. These aren't the ladies that we're fighting currently. But we do have some new signees. You may notice this is a new person on our roster. As we have signed Bam Bam and his main squeeze from the 90s when they were together. Bam Bam Bigelow and Luna Vachon are both part of the or the Strong Style SSW now. And he's taken on Christian Cage. Tomorrow was the last day of school for the year. That's fantastic. That's nice. Nice 2 weeks off at the end. That sounds lovely. Perfectly timed. Sometimes it's nice when the calendar works out that way, you know? Where everything works out, where you can take the last 2 weeks of a year off. That'll take you back in, January 5th, 6th, something like that. Still bull. Right, when you're in the thick of it, everything's bull crap, but still. I gotcha. All right, rules. Welcome. Bam Bam Bigelow, these are our rules. I figure he's a good pickup because this is sort of a TNA, ECW... AEW type of thing. At least the roster was that when we first started. Okay, props wise, we put him into ring. Rules wise, we got everything set. First fall to win, no time limit. Leaning on the rules. Oh wait, let me double check. I don't know what they like. Let me go out of this real quick and just go to the map to see what do you dig? They love fire, they hate explosions. All right, I'm not gonna bother catering to them. I'm just going to put a card on and see what happens. Everything's good there. I'm just going to double check that everything's stuck. Yep. Rules are good. Cast is good. Now I'm going to do a script where somebody is debuting. It's not interpromotional. It's somebody coming in. Christian Cage welcomes Bam Bam Bigelow back to an inferior company. Is that a heel thing to say? No, that's fine. No. He's not back, like, he's not back from somewhere, so that's, you know. Somebody can't just say, like, I'm here. Maybe it's an announcement? I work here now. Invasion angle. Just getting started. Oh, their empire? No, no, no. Yeah, like literally employment. Should there not be one to be like, haha, I work here, welcome. Bam Bam Bigelow vows to revolutionize their new promotion, I guess. I guess that's the closest we can get. So Bam Bam is here and he's excited about it. So they're gonna cut a promo, as only Bam Bam Bigelow can. Oh, Christian tells Bam Bam to go back where they came from. Again, I don't know, without hearing this, without going through this, I don't know if it's justified that the reception is hostile. Like, I don't know if Christian's going to be like, no, we know that you're a jerk, and everyone understands that you, Bam Bam Bigelow, are clearly the jerk, and I am hostile to you being here because we don't want your kind of evil in our locker room. Or if he's just going to be like, you're stinky and we don't like you and blah, 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 because I don't know if it's a heel promo or a face promo. I wish it would have had like that in brackets or something. I don't need them to compare their contracts. No, Bam Bam isn't. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. They're not coming to wrestling school. Christian Cage resents being Bam Bam Bigelow's first match. But he's not like a student. He's just like, there's nothing that just says, haha, here I am. I'm like, I work here now. Welcome. Like, there's nothing like, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be back, sure, but they're not back. Like, this is their first go around. All right, I'm just gonna go with bringing the revolution, I guess. Bam Bam vows to revolutionize their new promotion, and I'm not gonna tag Christian, so maybe he doesn't even say anything. I don't know if that's real, but we'll find out together. If you don't tag the second person, what if it's just Bam Bam says a thing and Christian is like, okay, and just lets it happen? We'll find out together when I click the play button on the first match of the afternoon. Bam Bam Bigelow, Christian Cage coming your way. Ooh, I'm tempted to be the ref, but I'm going to leave it alone. Maybe later. Ooh. You see their game. Bam Bam with Luna. Microphone in hand. Got a 2-for-1. So I signed Bam Bam with, I think it's called, not favored nations, the nepotism trait, which is that people he was associated with got signed to the same deal. And I got him for a good deal, so I also got Luna at the same time. And that meant I had room on the male and female sides of the roster, so done. All right, Bam Bam, welcome to the squad. Strong Style Wrestling would never be the same now that the era Bam Bam Bigelow has begun. Drops the mic. He's done talking. Oh, this company's been crying out for someone like me to save it, so it's time for a revolution. Oh, Luna loves it. Big hugs, big supportive hugs. And a baseball thrown out to the fan. The only thing you've changed is this crowd from being an excited one to being a bored one. Says Christian, off mic. They like things just the way they are, so all they're interested in is seeing me kick your ass. I don't know who the babyface or the heel is in that scenario. Something's on fire, though, and the crowd loves that. Oh my God, Vertebreaker to start the matchup for Bam Bam! And now they're going tooth and claw! Center of the ring! Crowd loves fire but hates explosions. I'm just gonna let that happen. Whatever happens, happens. Oh my God, the violence! Look at the blood pooling in the ring already! Raucous crowd here tonight. Into the Canadian backbreaker, burning hammer to Bam Bam Bigelow! Dropped in the back of his neck! Ridiculous. Christian continuing to crank on the neck. Hang on. Red Shoes Ueno with a stack of money. Whose money is that? Whose money did Red Shoes accept? Oh, he throws it away! He's a fair referee after all. Who's at the desk? I can't really tell. Looks like a fan. Just chilling. Oh, Bobby the Brain Heenan doesn't want to sit near them, whoever it is. As the fight spills onto the floor, Bam Bam shoving Christian face first into those steel steps. Christian trying to roll back into the ring. Ankle lock by Bam Bam. Yeah, I can't get a good look. Or from that position, I can't tell who is at the desk. That should have been next to Bobby the Brain. Up and over goes Christian again. Bam Bam, something to say. We do turn the mics off during the matches. Back into the STF. Trying to slow things down. The instant classic. And the beast from the east. Looks like he's covered his flame tattoos with snake tattoos. It's a whole new Bam Bam. Soccer ball v tennis racket. Oh, what an athletic contest! As they go back and forth, Christian refusing to let go of that soccer ball. Oh, flipped up and over! To the floor as we get an aerial view of Christian writhing in pain. Oh, trips Bam Bam coming up the apron. Oh, I'm sorry, that might be Elegante at the desk. Elegante, I'm gonna go with. And Bobby the Brain, for whatever reason, did not want to stay at the commentation station. Oof. Nice stunner counter there by Christian. Still with a firm grasp on that there soccer ball. I know, it's a very intimate sport, is professional wrestling. A lot of grappling. Oh, inverted suplex onto the camcorder by Christian. Misses the standing frog splash. Finally throws the soccer ball away to perhaps put the finishing touches on the beast from the east. Go behind. Crucifix bomb into the pin. 1, 2, no. Bam Bam escapes. Trying to slow things down with a wear down hold on Christian now, just rolling around. Rear naked choke with a body scissor. Bam Bam just trying to squeeze the life out of Christian Cage. If you're touch starved, it would be a nice sport. Yes. Well, there's actually a wrestling character in Japan called Denshoku Dino. And Denshoku Dino is very gay. And the reason that he's a professional wrestler, like the reason that his character is a professional wrestler, is that he gets to touch men. So he is like super excited for every single match. He has a lot of groin-based offense. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I would maybe look him up on YouTube or something. Denshoku, that's D-A-N. Let me type it in here. Sometimes it's spelled differently, but commonly it is spelled just Dino. Or the Dino could be like this or like this. One of those three. So something like that. Go look up highlights. Predominantly from a promotion called DDT in Japan. He's just like me. Well, outside of the context of a performing art, I believe behaving like that might get you in a bit of trouble. So watch yourself. Stay safe. As these two men jockey for position. 5 minutes gone in this opening contest. Luna Vachon getting in the face of Bobby the Brain. Probably asking him why he's not at the commentation station. Maybe Elegante took a seat. He didn't like it. Oh, big lariat by Bam Bam. Both these men giving it their all. Just wailing away. Hang on. Why is Luna in the ring and not... Where's the referee? Where'd the ref go? Oh, just chilling outside. Reading a book. Wait, why are you reading a book? Red Shoes, get back in here. Don't worry, I don't touch random people. All human contact I get is a handshake. Good. Consent is important. Don't be just touching random people like that. Bam Bam with the stunner. Adrenaline flowing. Oh, he gets drop-toed. Christian Cage survives the adrenaline rush of Bam Bam Bigelow. Still in this fight. What an opening contest! What a debut for the Beast from the East! Against the well-established Christian Cage. He recently got his last name in Strong Style Wrestling. Oh! Kicks him off. Does Bammer. Now with the microphone once again. Belly to belly! Tossing Christian across the ring! There is no DQ, so Luna can technically interfere, but referee trying to keep this a clean contest. In the wild and wacky world, oh god, of Strong Style Wrestling. That's one way to make sure Luna doesn't interfere, but it distracts him from seeing what's going on in the ring. Mind you, I don't even know what to call that. That was a big body slam by Bam Bam. Kind of rocked him off balance, though. And now Christian able to lock it a figure 4. With Red Shoes distracted on the outside. Tending to Luna Vachon. Oh, Bam Bam tapping out, but there are no toe tap outs, no submissions in Strong Style Wrestling unless we're doing a particular type of match. Well, Emery, we have no disqualification, but Luna is a manager, so if she rolls into the ring, she is intent on interfering. So the referees are fully authorized to use whatever force necessary to get the managers out of the ring so that the fighters themselves can be the ones to, like, perform in the contest. There are no disqualifications, so you're allowed to use whatever weapons, and technically she can interfere, but we like to uphold a modicum of order in the Strong Style Wrestling. Just a bit, just enough. Just a little bit. And that's where, see where it says out, big old out. Now she's got to get out of the ring, out of the ring, out of the ring. The referee AI super distracted. She's out of the ring and the referee's still in her face. That's how dedicated we are. And by we, I mean M. Dickey, the sole programmer of so many wrestling games, this one included. But the fight will continue, just like we started. These two men just brawling. Big DDT by Christian. Into the cover, hooks the leg deep. 2, 3. Christian Cage spoils the debut of Bam Bam. All right. Now, I loved that because next week I'm going to put Bam Bam and Luna. Ooh, I like this music too. It's like we're having a little holiday romp. A little holiday romp. Against Christian and I don't know, whomever Luna might be fighting later. Okay, so Christian gets the win there. Not without some interference, or not without a little. Come on now. Hey, let me tab back. Be nice. Thank you, computer. Okay, so they not that a little interference, so that's why we'll throw it into that. So we got a bajillion fans already. An extraordinary match. Their profile is improved after winning. Bam Bam required stitches. Uh-oh. We'll be nursing the wound until next week. I hope that means he'll be available next week. Red Shoes has gone home early. Huh. So we only have 2 rests for the rest of the show. No problem. Luna Vachon has gone home. Uh-oh. She was scheduled to wrestle later. I'm going to have to change that. And Strong Style has already dethroned Maple Leaf Grappling in Mongolia with our ridiculous attendance. Listen, I've been thinking of changing the way I conduct myself in the ring with a few new gestures. You want new taunts? Go ahead. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, buddy. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. You have been searching for your identity for most of your SSW career, Kofi Kingston, so go for it. Or Bad News Kingston, excuse me. Absolutely, go for it. Okay, Bam Bam Christian Cage starting us off hot. 5-star affair. Now it's time for their women's tag team action. Oh yeah, I forgot. Road Warrior Raven. What a weird world we live in here. Okay, so my teams consist of Dangal. Excuse me, would you? And her partner Manami Toyota. There we go. Against, I don't think it's Natty, but we'll see. Oh, it is! Natty and Beth. Natty and Beth. Excuse me 1 second. Pardon me. Also have an ad break coming up in about 30 seconds. Easy way to avoid that. Make yourself a subscriber. It costs, I don't know. They keep changing it. I think it's like $7 in Canada now. Or $7.99. Something ridiculous. But it supports the stream. I can afford more impressive games than Wrestling Empire if we put some more funds behind me. Ta ha 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 ha. Yeah, you got your sneaky look around. Oop, work around. Okay, tag teams. First fall wins. This is again just our standard rule set. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. Don't know why. Well, I wouldn't say that too loud then. They might hear you. Inside and outside the ring, random weaponry. In and out. Tag match. Pinfall only, as per usual. Cast is as such. Script is, we don't need one. We're just getting to it. This is tag team action in our women's division. Natalya Neidhart and Beth Phoenix versus Manami Toyota and Dangal. I hope is how I pronounce her name. I hope I'm doing that justice. All right. Let's go. I'm not clicking on anybody. Just play. There we go. I refuse to click. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, punch. All that work to not hit my microphone. I punch her right at the end. Wow! The pink bits of her top glow in the dark. That's fun. It's a lot more vibrant than the pink on her pants, too. Oh, Dangle found a backpack! Which is a weapon for some reason. And we're underway! Natty taking offense to that backpack. Dangle and Beth Phoenix currently legal. Dangle also with a roll of toilet paper as Beth mockingly dons the backpack as Bobby the Brain Heenan and Heenan family member and one half of the tag team champions Andrew Martin are calling this one. Andrew Martin, part of Lashley and Martin. Attorneys at law, the representatives of the Heenan family, as we said, are reigning tag team champions. Oh, what a maneuver. A legal tag to Natalya as they throw Dangal, this young lady, out of the ring. Oh, a vertebreaker! 2 matches, 2 vertebreakers. It's gonna be that kind of night. Into the camel clutch, leaning way back as Natalya, talking trash as she does it. Dangal with the counter. Not feeling too hot as Dangal. A relatively new signee here. In strong style wrestling. Up and over she goes. Oh my goodness. What a tumble she takes. Manami Toyota's got to get back in position to potentially get tagged. If her partner gets the wherewithal to get to that side of the ring. Going at it with Natalya. Big suplex. Into a brainbuster. Nicely done, but Natalya shakes it off. Kips up. Into a belly to belly. Dangal's got to get to her corner. Trying to stop Beth getting tagged in at the same time. In comes Manami Toyota. Oh, gets caught. Gets caught by a running DDT. Dangal loves that backpack. I don't know what to tell you. Running clothesline from Toyota. Don't you dare tag out. You just got in. Sunset flip. Close to the ropes, but there are no rope breaks. So that's a 1 count. Polite applause from the crowd. You can see weaponry scattered about the arena as per usual. They do not come to play here in Strong Style Wrestling. Come on. Let's go. Do a thing. Manami Toyota just chilling, like just walking around. What are we doing? Let's go. Beth Phoenix tagged in because Manami Toyota isn't doing anything to her opponents. Just not doing anything. Okay. Now she's getting in the face of Beth a little bit. Hang on, hang on. Referee confused as to who was legal on the side of Natalya and Beth, and now Manami Toyota. Out of nowhere, no, gets countered. Was going for a pile driver, couldn't get Beth Phoenix up. Rolls through into an ankle lock. Finally some offense from Manami Toyota. They're just kind of walking around the ring for a while. Up and over she goes. Tag out to Natalya. Right back! Right back to Beth Phoenix. Very interesting work there. Dangal comes in to help, but now she's out of position to get tagged in herself. Oh, up and over goes Toyota to the floor. Oh, moonsaulted upon by Natalya. I don't think she got all of it. Countered out of the SDF. Double stomp to the back of the knee of Natalya. Beth grinding away at her opponent. Manami Toyota. Roll of toilet paper in hand. Pulls her back to her feet. Oh, belly to belly. Throws her halfway across the ring. Conrad Top City referee now sporting the backpack. I don't know why everyone loves that. Or what it's for. Crowd not especially engaged in this match. Oh, Dangal! Dear Lord! Trying to drop kick from the apron, landed on her own face! Natalya lighted that toilet paper on fire. Flaming TP to the face of Manami Toyota. Words I never thought I'd say. Certainly not in that order. Tag out to Beth. Tag out to Dangal. Oh, nice cartwheel. Interesting technique of the flying clothesline. Got a bit of Phoenix, but not quite all of it. Dangal now. Powerbomb! Doesn't hold for the pin. Referee was distracted anyway.
Screech!
Thank you, everybody, for the victory screech. Mid-match, but a victory screech nonetheless. Woo! Time to go to sleep. All right, thanks for hanging as always. Lovely to see you. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your sleeps. Oh wow, the commentation station has been set awry. I love that Andrew Martin is still just chilling, staring out into the crowd. Bobby the Brain Heenan lost a chair. Oh, nice roll up by Dangal. Hang on! Oh, Natalya turns around in time to help her partner. Conrad trying to set the chair back up, accidentally back elbows Dangal in the face, and down she goes. Beth and Dangal, legal. I appreciate you. I understand that, like, the time difference is killer, but appreciate the time you get to spend here. Up and over into an attempted crucifix. Beth Phoenix lay down on it, turned into a Samoan drop, and is smothering her for the pin, but just a 2. Some epic Christmas music, like Christmas movie music playing in the background right now. Someone's learned a lesson. Everything's going to work out okay. Sit to the opposite corner. Dangal just got hit in the back of the head by Natalya. Cameras didn't even see it. From the apron, she struck her. Now Manami Toyota with a 2x4. Oh, hang on. Natalya gets tackled by the ref, trying to keep her out of the ring. Down goes Dangal. Pummeled with that roll of TP. Oh, and then she goes low on Beth Phoenix. Dirty tactics. From the newest, what's the second newest? Like, if penultimate is second to last, the pen, whatever the opposite of ultimate is. Addition to the roster. Oof. Where's Natalya going? Natty looking for a foreign object to use, a weapon, some plunder, if you will. Man, the quick tags on the side of Natalia and Beth, but I don't know how much it's helping if they tag before any moves are done. Oh no! Dungal moved out of the way. Natalia clotheslining her own partner. Natalia trying to help out. Visual tap out on Dungal, who's legal. So is Beth Phoenix. Could be curtains for Dungal soon here. Conrad obsessed with getting Natalia out of the ring. Not able to pay attention. Dungal staggering, hopefully to her corner to try to take Manami Toyota. You can see Manami screaming at her across the ring. Trying to distract Beth, who went to a position of interference. Playing defense, trying not to get tagged in here. Oh my god, I don't know why she did a 2x4 for that front flip. Must have helped with the balance. Into the arm bar. The 2x4 for extra leverage. Perfectly legal. There are no countouts. These are the two legal fighters. Fight's got to continue until someone gets pinned in the ring. Oh god. Dungal just puts through the table upside down, it seemed. Oh no! And then a DDT onto the tombstone. For Beth Phoenix. Both women on the floor out. Now Dungal's starting to crawl. Beth's starting to crawl. Oh, into a Boston Crab. Meanwhile, you see at the rear of your screen there, Manami Toyota and Natalia going at it. "10 minutes plus past here already. In this action-packed tag match. Hang on. Dungal. Oh, attempted the powerbomb. Couldn't hold Beth up quite right. Oh. Her partner coming to her aid. That tombstone, good gravy. Everyone feeling the wrath. Gotta get back in the ring, everybody. You got this. Back in the ring. Oh! Natalia off the top of the clothesline. Didn't quite get all of it. Dungal just kind of backs away. Beth now. Powerbomb on the floor. Into another Boston Crab. Natalia setting up the stretcher. Not going to do any good. Beth and Dungal legal. Manami and Natalia. Gotta wait on the apron. What's Toyota doing? Oh. Distracting Beth Phoenix. That's what she's doing. Dungal in the ring. Perhaps making a play to attack Natalia. Nope. Oh, maybe now. Natalia maybe have been thinking cheap shot. Oh, hang on. Up and over she goes into the armbar. Beautifully done by Dungal here. Technique second to none. With the athletes here in Strong Style Wrestling, you will see counters to counters to counters that defy the very laws of physics. Spinebuster into the one-arm pin by an exhausted Beth Phoenix, and we are out. It is done. Beth and Natalia win a solid match. Never quite got over the hump into like the exceptional range, but an effective tag team match. Let's do that. That's nice. Nothing wrong there. Effective. Beth's profile has gone up. Congratulations. Dungal's profile has suffered for being the loser. Uncongratulations. Natalia's agility has gone up. Congratulations. Manami's strength has risen. Congratulations. Oh, what's going on here? Listen, Conrad, I've been thinking of adding some new strikes to my arsenal. What's up, Sting's army? Go for it, the giant. It's important for a fighter to adapt. I can't wait to show the fans something new. You got it. You got it, the giant. I'm going to put you against Mike Tyson. Since you want to show off your new strikes, the Giant, we'll put you in there against Mike Tyson. Good call. You just booked yourself onto the show, my man. Good work. All right, so match number 3 of something we've already had raring to go. Now, there's going to be 2 appearances for... it might not be. I was going to say it might be 2 appearances for one, the Giant, but... we'll see. I don't know if his tag team partner or his manager or both are going to show up when Coco Beware takes on, who am I looking for? Andrew Tess Martin, who again is managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan and is the tag team partner of Bobby Lashley, the other half of the tag team champions. Bobby Heenan can't be the referee for this matchup because it's a conflict of interest. So it could only be Conrad. That's fun for me. Okay. We're going to leave all that alone. Props-wise, we're going to put them in the ring. And we're going to go gifts. Not big gifts, regular gifts. Could be anything. There we go. 8 gifts. You know what? 12 gifts. For it is the 12 days of Christmas. Or soon to be. At any rate. Script. What can we do here? Arguments. None of those. Maybe I can do the one last time, lost last time. Let's take a look at their records real quick. They haven't fought. Last thing was Coco Beware losing to Taz. That was Coco's last match on the pay-per-view. And was Test here yet? Don't see them, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh no, they fought greater than great. They have nothing to argue about as far as that goes. There we go. He can just insult the audience, clearly establishing him as the heel, and Coco will defend them, clearly establishing himself as the babyface. And that's all I really need to do. Standard rule sets apply. We tweak the weapons. Arena's okay. Here we go. Oh, I love it. Look at all those gifts. Coco with Sting and the Giant. So they're all going to come out together. So if this works out, Tess should come out with Bobby Lashley and Bobby the Brain. Tess and the Bobbies should be coming out next. Excuse me, Andrew Martin and the Bobbies. Yes! So these 3 and Taz are the Heenan family. Controlling the tag team titles and the television title currently are the Heenan family. World champion still Lance Storm. Still big bad Lance Storm. Same gormless crowd every week. These promos are the same, so I don't feel like I need to do anything in terms of like echoing their sentiments. We've seen them countless times. Can't wait to leave. Coco will just be like, I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah. They're gonna be happy when I kick your butt. The end. Dear God! Brainbuster to start us off! By Martin to Coco! In this gift matchup, got a lot of interested parties at ringside. I see Molly Holly, and I see Drew McIntyre at the desk for this one. Coco and Giant perhaps indicating, oh, that they're coming for the tag titles. Crowd hated those explosions, but they love the fact that something's on fire now. I guess. Poof, out it goes. Great crowd all night here in Mongolia. Look at that, jammed to the rafters. Couldn't be happier to have you. Up and over he goes. Does Coco. As Conrad, taking it upon himself to unwrap some of these gifts, finds himself a chair. Oh, suplex with a bridge by Coco Beware into the pin. Just a 1 count. Referee a little bit out of position there again. Too busy admiring his steel chair. Oh, clock with that gift. I can't wait to see what's in there. That would clearly provide so devastating an injury to one. Andrew Martin pulled up into a deadlift pile driver by Coco. Now slowing things down. Choking the life out of the big man. Andrew Martin countering. Hoping to get past the test of Coco Beware. So, okay, this happens. And then next week, we do the other half is the Giant versus Bobby Lashley. As we build to a tag team title fight for the next pay-per-view. Coco into the pin! Got him! Coco Beware! Picking up a win on one half of the tag champs! Bobby the Brain hates it! A perfectly acceptable match. Coco. Coco. Good work, Coco. Acceptable. Suffered for losing. Coco has risen for winning. Bobby is disappointed. Sting is happy. Oh, the Giant is happy, excuse me. I don't know why the Giant counts, but the Giant is happy that his client won. I guess because he's his tag team partner? I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me. Speaking of the Giant, he gets to fight Mike Tyson. I'm not going to put hurdy-gurdy in there. I don't know why that took a couple clicks. All right. Lance, what are you doing? Bobby the Brain's got to do his job and fairly referee this matchup. First fall wins. Same as always. Mike Tyson has come to Strong Style Wrestling, not to box. He is here to have a wrestling match. And that means everything that normally means for the participants of a Strong Style Wrestling match. Now, what can I put in here? Is there anything specific? Yep. Brass knucks. 12 brass knucks inside the ring. 12 brass knuckles. Oh, I was doing... shoot. We have 12 matches today. I should have done like a different... Anyway. Hindsight. Always 2020. That's all good. It is kind of an interpromotional thing. Referee introduces competitors from different promotions. Yeah. Because Mike Tyson's here from Hollywood, I guess. There. Now it should start introducing the Giant first and then introduce Mike Tyson second. That's all good. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Wait, oh, this was right. I need to change that now. Someone else has to fight them. 1 second. All right, so Mike Tyson, Giant. Sorry, I was just looking at my my match list to see what was going on. I'm gonna let it go. I was gonna be the guest referee, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it ride, and whoever wins wins. I don't want to stand in the way like that. What is going on with this game, though? Brass knuck singles. Okay, let's shut this down. Just coming up with Sting, not with his partner. Saw Coco already. Oh, no, never mind. Coco's in the back. Coco's here. Coco took a shower. And he's out here. Oh, my God. I just want to see who's at the table. For this interpromotional matchup, it looks like Antonio Inoki and the Great Muta are calling it. As from Hollywood, here's Mike Tyson. By himself. Welcome to the special interpromotional contest between Strong Style Wrestling and Hollywood. Correct. First, representing Strong Style Wrestling, please welcome the Giants. There they are, already got their brass knucks. And representing Hollywood, please welcome Iron Mike Tyson. Doesn't have a face tattoo, it doesn't look like. Interesting. I'm Bobby Heenan of Strong Style Wrestling, and I'm here to be a partial referee. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I know the stakes are high, but let's keep this a fair contest to find out which promotion is best. Wink, wink, wink. Coco trying to hold Mike Tyson for the Giant immediately. Oh, into a two-handed choke slam. Not quite the one we're used to, as he's now Giant immediately starting to stretch out Mike Tyson on the floor here. Making sure his legs are nice and limber for the remainder of this fight. Tyson kicks him off. Likely to be a strike-based wrestler. Oh my god! Catches the Giant into a belly-to-belly and sends him flying. I love that everyone just says brass knucks. That's perfect. Giant wailing away on Tyson now. I don't know if you want to get in a striking contest with Mike Tyson, but if there's anybody on the roster that could do it, it might be the Giant. He has some professional boxing experience of his own, but who knows? As we said, looks like Antonio Inoki and the Great Muta calling this one for our international audience. Bobby Heenan in charge of law and order in the ring. Giant currently smothering Iron Mike. This is a wrestling contest and not a boxing match, but everything Mike Tyson would normally do in a boxing ring is perfectly legal within the context of strong style wrestling. He's welcome to have at it as he double fists some microphones and gets caught in a face claw. Oh! Into something of a Sister Abigail there. Or a Blade Runner by the Giant. Downward spiral. Lots of things. Back to stretching that one leg. Giant must know something we don't. Hang on. Small package by Mike Tyson. Into a 1 count on the Giant. Some wrestling aptitude from Iron Mike I was not anticipating. Oh my god! Countering the choke throw. Into a head scissor takeover was Iron Mike. Giant reeling. Giant reeling. Up and over he goes once again. Grabs a microphone. Gets caught by Tyson. Belly to belly to the floor. That's going to buy Iron Mike some time to get his win here. And once again, dual fisting the microphones. Ducks under the Giant and clocks him. Down he goes. These two men wailing on each other. Mike Tyson and the Giant. In and out of the ring. That's what the people paid to see. Giant shoved out to the apron. Set off the ropes now by Iron Mike. Iron Mike smothering the Giant now. Wailing away on the bigger man. Try to slow things down. Fighting for control here. Try to pull him into a triangle. Tyson slips through. Just raining down shots. Oh, Giant throws him off. Misses a big knee drop, though. Turns it into a cover. And no, almost pins Iron Mike. Almost just smothered him for the 3 count there. Oh, decked him and then dropped a point of the elbow to the small of the back on the way down. Deadlift. Powerbomb. Where's the ref? Where's the ref? Bobby, he didn't go. Out of position, a no count. Crowd going wild for this one. What a spectacle so far. Duck underneath. Tyson looking the worst for wear here. Giant looking for just the right set of brass knuckles. Goldilocks in it. I just want them to start fighting again. Tyson wants to start fighting. There we go. Tyson thrown off the ropes. Covers up against the Giant, but still gets knocked down under the force of the blows. And right back to that leg. No, pulled into a triangle now is the Giant. Deadlift. Powerbomb. Into the Giant swing. Or perhaps just his swing. Clatters into Bobby Heenan. He and the Giant certainly have their issues. And now once again, these two men with a little fried Takayama. Giant into the pin. 2, 3. The Giant wins. Mike Tyson immediately blaming Coco Beware for protecting the Giant. Coco Beware outside the ring by the commentation station. Ooh. A fantastic brass knucks match. It was indeed a brass knucks match. You're not wrong. All right. A fantastic brass knucks match. Their strength has risen to 90. Congratulations. But you don't even work here. I mean, I guess we just pay you. Do we pay you the $9,600 this one time? You asked to work here. The Giant's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling match. Good stuff. Bobby Heenan has left. So only Conrad Thompson is available to referee the rest of the show. That's funny. Bobby's like nuts to this. 2 more matches. 2 more matches, guys. Down to 1 ref in the ref corps. 15,000 people here hanging out. That's pretty fun. There we go. Conrad, the only available ref for this match. Pitting Molly Holly against Hurdy-Gurdy. There we go. This was supposed to be Luna, but she left. So we put Molly Holly in the spot. It is a regular. It's a regular one. So we just do whatever. Sure. Well, they like fire. I don't know what goes on fire that doesn't explode, though. I got a rock. Medical kits. It's fun. Light tube did it? No, I don't want them getting cut. Large gifts. Let's just leave it as large gifts. 8 large gifts. No script. We're just getting to it. In our semi-main of the first show of the afternoon. Activity in our women's division. I wonder why it seems to stagger so. Just for the loading. Seems to be okay after that. As Abyss and Damian Sandow are sharing the commentation station here. Very interesting pairing there. Conrad getting drunk. Oh no, he's eating raw steak? What is that? Molly Holly now making her way out to the ring. Saw her at the commentation station earlier. Much like we saw Hurdy-Gurdy, I think. Oh no, Hurdy-Gurdy was originally tapped to face Mike Tyson, and then we changed that to the Giant. That's where I remember seeing her. Alright, Molly, get in the ring. Ding, ding, ding. Oh! Gurdy going low. Nice flip forward by Molly Holly. Into the next snap. Gurdy once again going low. Hurdy-Gurdy, the former Samantha Pantha, demanded it to be rechristened. So we rechristened her Hurdy-Gurdy. Oh! Deadlift powerbomb! Over the present, though. I thought she was aiming for the present. Hit it over top. Now the STF choking the life out of Molly Holly. Trapping that leg. Look at the way it's bent. A lot of presents for this after. Oh no, Kip's up into an explosion, setting the other present on fire. Drags her up for the suplex, does Molly. Ooh, yay, woo, 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 yay, woo. Ooh, yay, woo, yay, woo. Ooh, yay. Go behind into the backslide by Molly Holly. Conrad well out of position. Buddy, you are only referee. You got to get in there. You got to stay in there. There's nobody interfering. There's no one at ringside. Just focus on the match, my friend. Still to come, we got a big 4-way eliminator in our main event to crown a #1 contender to the television title. And then we have one for the world title coming up next week. Trying to think of who I can add to that. Off the ropes goes Gertie. Molly Holly with a stick of dynamite. Crowd's gonna hate that when it goes off. They don't like explosions, ladies. They love fire. They don't like explosions. That's a step too far. Oh my goodness. Hurdy-gurdy sent reeling. Back into the SGF. Rah! Close-up views you only get here in Strong Style Wrestling. Whoa. Close-up on that arm drag. Abyss psyching himself up at the commentation station. Really into this one. We're going to see him next week in the world title #1 contenders match. One of our perennial contenders. Nice spear by Molly Holly into the cover! 2 count. Thought she surprised her and drove the wind out of her enough for a 3 count, but no. And now, Hurricane Rana to the floor. It's Molly Holly. Her wrestling instincts kick in there with that small package. It's not going to help her. It's not falls count anywhere. Not this matchup, at least. As she now grabs the commentation station away from Sandow and Abyss. Places it in the ring. Double stomp to the chest of Molly Holly to the floor. The ref throws out a stick of dynamite, but it doesn't hurt anybody. It explodes near them, but thankfully they avoided the blast. As Abyss just kind of surveying the situation here, getting a better view. Nice work by Holly, drop kicking hurdy-gurdy off the apron as she was distracted by Abyss. Abyss might be sweet on Molly Holly. I don't want to start rumors. Oh my god, how dainty! As she skipped like a stone through the ropes, across the apron, to land on the floor, did Molly Holly. How graceful. Oh, as the present bounced off the guardrail, wakes Molly Holly up, inspires her to action. Oh no, Abyss takes an explosion to the back and it dings half a star from the rating. I think. Abyss just supposed to be calling this match. Don't know why he seems to have a vested interest in the outcome of this women's division activity. Abyss, come on, man. What are you doing? Hey! Abyss getting in the face of hurdy-gurdy here. We do not condone this. Not involved in the matchup at all. Abyss was contracted to call this thing. Oh, small the elbow to the back of hurdy-gurdy. Small package by Gertie, center of the ring. Ref nowhere to be found. Conrad, where are you? What are you doing? Barely a 1 count. That might have been a 4. Conrad seems to be trying to clear all the weaponry out of the ring. Sometimes the refs do that. I don't know why. We all know it's no DQ. Oh. That one Ultimate Warrior painting seems to continually show up. It's like that one white elephant gift people keep trading every year. Now in the hands of hurdy-gurdy. Looking to do some damage to Molly Holly. No, caught! Into a gut-wrench suplex that somehow sends her over the ropes to the floor. Don't question it, just be excited. Oh, falls short on the elbow drop. may have blown a knee out. Did Molly Holly both women down outside the ring? He's trying to get back to their feet now. Holly tripping. Hurdy-gurdy. Gurdy kicks her away. Molly going back to that painting. Oh, countered. Nice hip toss into the armbar by Hurdy-gurdy. Countered again by Molly Holly, stomping away. Gator roll now. Jockeying for position are these two women. These two finely tuned athletes. Using all of their wrestling acumen in this one. Molly Holly set up the top. Oh, God! Shoved off the top turnbuckle. Back of her head hits the table, then a double stomp low by Hurdy-gurdy to Molly Holly on the floor from the top. What a vicious combination by Hurdy-gurdy into the neck breaker. The rude awakening to Molly Holly. Hurdy-gurdy will not let go of this painting of the Ultimate Warrior. There it goes. Molly Holly setting up the stretcher perhaps for herself. Another roll through to submission attempt. Molly symbolically taps out, but there are no submissions in the SSW. And she now goes to work on the arm of Hurdy-gurdy. If you break a limb, keep fighting. That's how things go here. Neck breaker on the floor. This time to Molly from Gurdy. Oh, wait, another one. Yeah, another one from Gurdy to Molly. I was trying to remember who was holding onto the painting for so long. Nothing Conrad can do about it. No countouts, no DQ. Fight continues until they're back in the ring. I mean, it's going to continue even after they're back in the ring. First pinfall in the ring ends it. I should eat something. I haven't eaten today. In your semi-main event of the first TV show of the afternoon, we got two shows headed your way. One of them's half booked. Still working on the other. As we approach the 10.5-minute mark in this one. What is that squeaky? What is going on with that? What is that? Don't like that. Whatever that song was. Had like squeaky swings or something? Did not like. Oh, stomping away to the midsection. Is Molly Holly now dragging Hurdy-gurdy center of the ring? Another stomp. Pulls her to her feet. Into the suplex. Nicely done by Molly Holly. Can't follow up for the pin quite yet. Trying to get a handle on Hurdy-gurdy. Hurdy-gurdy tried to flip Molly Holly over the ropes, couldn't do it. Oh, that kicked us though. Off to the apron goes Molly Holly. Has time to get back inside. Gurdy sends her off the ropes. Misses wildly with that present. Catches her in the monkey flip. Hurdy-gurdy clutching her side as this fight rages on. Approaching the 12-minute mark, which is where the crowd starts to turn on these most usually. So if we could wrap this up quick, that would be great, ladies. Big spear by Molly Holly. Countered into a roll up by Hurdy-Gurdy. 1, 2. Trying to keep Molly Holly at bay. Hang on, up top. Hurricane Rana into the pin. Molly Holly. 1, 2, 3. Molly with the win on Hurdy-Gurdy. Good stuff. That worked out great. A gripping gifts match. So Molly Holly with the big win on Hurdy-Gurdy. Love it. Love it. Okay. What else can we be doing here? A gripping gifts match. They were gripped. Molly Holly's profile has improved considerably by defying the odds to be the unlikely winner of that match. Okay. Hurdy-Gurdy's profile has suffered after losing to an inferior opponent. That's weird. I've been thinking of passing my legacy on to someone like Coco Beware. What do you mean, passing your legacy? As my protege, I teach him how to act like me and even accompany him to the ring to get him over. You're already doing this. This is just the next evolution of what's going on here. Yes, Coco Beware should be your protege. I'm glad you're as enthusiastic about this as we are. There's nobody else I'd rather pass the torch to than Coco Beware. A main event. Oh, look at that. It was 2 gifts matches. 2 gifts matches. And then our main event still to come. I just need to check one thing really quick. On our roster. Yes! Look at him! Look at Coco! Love it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, he looks great. Okay, that's all. Just want to see Coco in all his glory. Main event time. #1 contendership for the television title. Okay. Let's see who we got. No. Let's see who we got. First off, we need to put Taz as our referee. So he can put the belt on the line. And then I had Raven, Ultimo Dragon, Matt Hardy, who's on his own now, singles guy, and Drew. Okay, so for the bad guys on... I just want to check something for next week. Try to shore up who should be in the running. Okay. Okay. That's going to be an interesting one. We're good here, though. This is ridiculous. Individuals. Elimination. No time limit. We're going to go hardcore, so this is False Count Anywhere. It's still pins only. Props-wise, we're going to go 18 weapons, randomly inside and outside of the ring. I don't want to do gifts again. Steamed hams! That would be funny, too. I'm just going to go random. I'm just going to leave it random. See what happens. Okay. Random weapons in and outside of the ring. The normal assortment of furniture. Rules-wise, it's elimination and hardcore, so False Count Anywhere. Cast-wise, everyone's here. Script-wise, I need to do #1 contendership. There. The referee offers a title shot to the winner. Done. So that's Taz doing that as the current television champion, offering a title shot to the winner of this elimination matchup. Drew McIntyre, Matt Hardy, Road Warrior Raven, and Ultimo Dragon. Let's go. Main event. First main event of the afternoon. This hardcore 4-man elimination matchup. Winner gets Taz at the pay-per-view. Wooka wooka yo. What a weird song. Alright, everybody making their way to the ring. Ultimo Dragon here. Matt Hardy's already here. In comes Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre here. Our fourth competitor in this one. Last but not least, out comes Road Warrior Raven, fresh off a title shot against world champion Lance Storm. As Bam Bam Bigelow and the Great Too Hottie are at the commentation station for this one. This is a pretty boilerplate, standard, blah blah blah. Got to find his own competition, etc. etc. Title shot to the winner. And we are underway here in what should be a wild contest. As we said, Bam Bam Bigelow and the Great Too Hottie at the desk. Winner of this one gets a shot at Taz and the television championship at our pay-per-view, which I think should be technically the last wrestling show of the year, like the calendar year 2024, as it is next week. Or no, wait. Next week is, oh, that's right. Next week, this will be Boxing Day. So, we shall see. And then the second after that. So a little Boxing Day pay-per-view next week. Well, Matt Hardy's in trouble. Matt Hardy's in serious trouble here thanks to Road Warrior Raven outside the ring. Gonna keep an eye on that. Oh, Matt Hardy further in trouble. He's tapped out again. Up and over goes the Ultimo Dragon. Now, there are no submissions, but pinfalls will count anywhere in the arena. It is up to Taz to be aware of them, though. He's got to be there, and he's got to count those falls. Raven all over Matt Hardy here. It's Bam Bam in a daze after something's gone wrong with his chair at the commentation station. Bam Bam, the worst for wear after a grueling contest earlier, was supposed to go home with stitches in his face. I don't know why he's still here. I'm not in control of anybody that sits at the commentation station. That's not on me. The game just does it. As Raven is starting to feel the adrenaline into a pin on Matt Hardy. 1, 2. Matt's out, but Raven's still feeling it. Double suplex by Raven and Bam Bam to Hardy. Bam Bam involved. Got a bone to pick with the competitors, pun intended. He seems to be holding a human femur. Roll up by Matt Hardy on McIntyre. 1, 2. How amazing would it be if Matt Hardy somehow survives this early deficit? Taz rolling out of the ring breaks up that half crab. Oh, spike DDT onto the concrete for Raven. Matt Hardy sent reeling as he tried a running chair shot and missed. Nice hip toss into the luggage by Road Warrior Raven. You can see Bam Bam Bigelow standing over him. What's he holding? He's holding Taz's belt. He's got a bone. Dragged into this matchup. Didn't want to be. It's Bam Bam. I am tempted to put him in the TV title fight at the pay-per-view just for all this. Make it a three-way. Still 3 eliminations to come in this fight. Last man standing is going to be your winner and going to go on to the pay-per-view to face Taz for the TV title. Incredible action to start us off in the opening few minutes of this. Crowd on their feet. In the first of 2 giant main events we have this afternoon. Ultimo Dragon off the top, spiking Raven through the steps with the DDT. Stands triumphant and pins him with 1 foot, but Drew McIntyre breaks it up at 2.5. Ultimo Dragon holding the television championship on high. That's going to draw the ire of Taz. He doesn't even like it if you think about the color orange. He's not going to like it if you take possession of his title belt. McIntyre on Hardy. On Raven, a 2 count. Spear by McIntyre. Ultimo Dragon getting knocked for a loop by Matt Hardy rolling in and out of the ring. Screwed up the ropes. Messed up the fall of one Ultimo Dragon. Small package in the ring. Taz making the count on Matt Hardy. 1, 2. Top left of your screen there. Trying to keep all the action in focus as best we can. As 2 single matches have broken out, one inside the ring, one without. And poor Bam Bam Bigelow writhing in pain on the floor here. We really should get the medical staff out to take a look at him. As meanwhile, the Great 2 Hottie, solo commentary for this matchup for our international viewers. And we appreciate that about him. Bam Bam finally back to his feet. Oh, it looks like Bam Bam's chair is set back up, so if he wanted to, he could make his way back to the commentation station and just enjoy the rest of the matchup at the desk. We'd all love for him to do that. Up to him, though. Dragon tapping out, his wrist may be broken. Meanwhile, Raven, backslide on McIntyre, just a 1. The broken wrist of the Ultimo Dragon. Bulldogged. Good gravy. Bam Bam, what are you doing, buddy? Stay out of it. What a toll this match is taking on all 4 men. We're only 6 minutes in, no eliminations so far. Could be anybody's fight. And the spinning toe on the Ultimo Dragon. Drops it into a figure 4 momentarily. Drew McIntyre with a luggage shot. Just trying to smother Dragon. Meanwhile, Matt Hardy sneaking up on Raven. Back and forth they go. Taz in the middle. A shot at his television championship on the line to the winner. No submissions, but falls count anywhere. Pinfalls only. Anything else goes. Raven trying to snap the ankle of Matt Hardy. Drew McIntyre similarly wailing on the legs of Ultimo Dragon with that steel chair. Back and forth they go. Submission for submission. McIntyre into a smothering cover on the Dragon, and he is gone. Ultimo Dragon eliminated. 3 men remain. Down to McIntyre, Matt Hardy, and Raven. Ultimo Dragon's got to get out of the ringside area. Taz advising him as to what has happened. He knows he's been eliminated, clutching at his shoulder now. Taz reading him the riot act. Oh, face first through the stretcher. Goes Hardy. Oh, Bam Bam making his way back to the desk very slowly. Good for him. Getting the Great 2 Hottie to check his eye. Raven holding up that belt in the face of Taz momentarily before putting it on his shoulder. Seems to think his victory is a foregone conclusion. As he... Whoa! As he collides with Drew McIntyre, but kips up right after, showing how much he has left in the tank. Go behind. Backslide on McIntyre by Raven. Taz running to make the count. 2 and no. 2 only. Raven trying to stick with it. Peppering McIntyre with strikes. Sends him off the ropes. Raven grabs the championship belt on the way by. Gets caught in an armbar. Got a ad break starting soon for those of you who aren't subscribed. Easily thwarted with a simple monthly donation. But also, not that intrusive, because they only take like 30 seconds. But we'll be right back after this pitcha. Oh, you know what's not up? Yeah. That pitcha thing didn't happen because StreamerBot's not up. I forgot to load a program. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Bam Bam's finally seated down, and out of protest, he's not even watching the match anymore. He's just turned his chair away and will comment on what the audience is doing rather than what's happening in the matchup, because his feelings are hurt. I get it. I get it. Road Warrior Raven clutching his knee. Drew McIntyre waiting for whomever survives on the floor. Oh, no! He tried to drop a steel chair elbow, but it did not work. He gets caught into a pin by Raven, and Drew McIntyre is... Oh! Still alive. Gets out at a count of 2. I thought he was going to be eliminated there. Pulls Raven off the apron. Pulls him into a cover. Taz just watching. Just watching on the apron. Choosing not to make the pin. For however long it lasts. An infinite amount of time, perhaps. The forever pin between McIntyre and Raven. Only breaks up once Taz touches down on the ground. Very interesting. Still 2 more eliminations to be had in this 4-way main event. Winner facing Taz at the pay-per-view for his television title. Hang on, Matt Hardy's smothering Drew here, and he's eliminated him. Drew McIntyre gone. We are down to Matt Hardy and Raven. Winner gets the title shot against Taz. Oh, God! Flipped through the table as Matt Hardy. Raven has been all over Matt for most of this matchup. Injured him early in this one. Matt has been hanging in there for the better part of like 10 minutes or so. Hang on, what's Drew McIntyre doing here? He's been eliminated. Ref, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Big slam into an armbar by Raven. Matt trying to fight out. Raven, let's go. Double down. Both men going for a clothesline. Both men hit. Matt trying to kick away. Star rating going down, gentlemen. Springboard. Into the splash by Raven. Into the cover. Taz running to make the count. 1, 2. Matt out before the count of 2. Springboard by Matt. Countered by Raven. Raven goes up top. Drops an elbow to the floor into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Road Warrior Raven with another title shot in the SSW. I gotta tell you, after debuting this gimmick, Raven certainly has some pretty good success. He didn't win his title fight against Lance Storm to become world champion, but we'll see how he does against Taz and the television title at the next pape. Now he's got to find somebody to team with him. More on that later. A fantastic hardcore 4-man elimination match. Their profile has gone up. Drew McIntyre has emerged from that match with some credit after scoring an elimination. Matt Hardy has emerged from that match with some credit after surviving to the end. Ultimo Dragon got hurt, and will be out of action for the next 4 weeks. Strong Style has shored up their following in Mongolia after setting a new attendance record of 17,806. It's a new company high. Good stuff. 17,000 people enjoyed this show. Yes, please, let's broadcast it. Good lord. Woo! Up to 97% approval rating. Yep. We might do okay this time. Might make some money this time. Might make about 100 grand this time. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. Not a bad little week business. Second week of July. It's time for Wrestler's Court, everybody. Steve Austin hauling us into Wrestler's Court. Okay, Montema Marquez has defeated Widow to become the new lightweight champion of Wrestling Revolution. Congratulations. Holly Holm has damaged the reputation of Strong Style Wrestling by appearing at Weekend Warriors with their women's world title. Was she our champ? Well, I guess she was the one that we were replacing. Okay. Oh, okay, then let's crown a women's champion next show, if I don't have one. It'll be a 3-way. All right, duly noted. Sacrilege. The women's world title is currently vacant, so Strong Style Wrestling will be looking to crown a new champion as soon as possible. Okay. Footage of when the Giant pinned Mike Tyson in some fantastic brass knucks match has gone viral. Excellent. Great Tuhati's profile has suffered from a lack of exposure in recent weeks. Well, I can't put you in the match for the women's title, so you're not going to be on next show either. Bobby Lashley's come down with an illness and is in poor health this week. Oh, well, guess what? Great Tuhati, an opportunity just opened up because he was supposed to fight the Giant. Lynn Wishon is back. Mickey James is back. Red Shoes is back. Bobby's back. Okada has defeated Gail Kim to become the new Joshi champion of Rising Sun Puresu. Congratulations, Kazuchika Okada, for becoming the new Joshi champion of Rising Sun Puresu. They have ejected Federation Online in Afghanistan. A cult following of that many in Western Europe have risen up for Maple Leaf grappling. Triple H has retired. Billy Gunn is sad about it. Batista's happy about it. Oh, that Triple H has retired to join Hollywood. X-Pac is sad about it. Shane McMahon is sad about it. Ricky Chosu has left Federation Online to go to Wrestling Revolution. 61, Gorilla Monsoon has retired himself. Strong Style Wrestling attendance of 17,806 is the highest ever recorded ever. What's going on here? Christian Cage and I would make a really good team, so why don't we make it a regular thing? Okay. This is it's like a prison yard with some weird lighting. Yeah, sure. That's Drew McIntyre. All right. So Drew McIntyre and Christian Cage want to team up. Can I make that happen? At some point. After this court case. Here we go. How are we doing roster-wise? We have enough people. We're good. Ultimo's not here. Bam Bam's not back yet, so that actually throws what I have. It throws it in flux, but we have a week here where we have to do this wrestling court case. So let us see the wrestling court case versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, who is probably going to be mad that I don't know what. Like, we provided him opportunities, and he lost his 2 matches with us. I don't know what his case is. We didn't do anything but put him in a position to succeed, and he failed under his own merit. So let's see what's going on here. Court is convened to hear the case against Conrad Thompson. What's up, Mean Gene? Okay. Steve Austin, you pressed charges, so could you explain why we're here? My career has been sabotaged thanks to Conrad Thompson's mismanagement of Strong Style Wrestling. I didn't do anything wrong. Strong Style Wrestling can only offer opportunities. It's not my fault Steve Austin squandered his. That's correct. I hired you for 2 matches and you lost both of those matches. After hearing what you have to say and reviewing the evidence, this court rules in favor of... I've never won a case. Conrad. Oh, I won one. Conrad Thompson. I was like, I've never won a case. So let's see. No stars promise to shine forever, Steve Austin. Accept your fate. Hi, buddy. Or work harder to change it. I know, little kitty friend. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Come on. Come on up. It's just going to cost us money. So I'm glad we made a ton of money last week, because that just cost us $35,000 for nothing. Why don't we get anything from Steve Austin? Because it just costs us money. Like, so we win a court case and it costs us $35,000. If we had lost the court case, it would cost us more money. There's no way to win a court case. Get it out of the game. Get it out. Don't need it. If like the best you can do is only to lose your expenses for the week. Like, why don't I get revenue from like a filing or some shit? Like, oh, they ruled in my favor. Give me 50 grand and then take your $35,000 expenses. Like, that doesn't help me. None of that is positive. Like, there's no way to come out of that doing, like, you lose a little or a lot. That's it. Those are your options. Like, that's just, I don't know. That's not how games should work. That's just me, maybe. It just seems like a waste of time. Meow. We love intruders and we hate injuries in Svalbard? Love hot crowds, hate explosions. What do they like here? Love strikes, hate giants. That's not going to help me. Love bodybuilders, hate vanilla midgets. I don't really know what to do about that either. Love bodybuilders, hate botches. Love weapons, hate time limits. I mean, I'm all over that. Don't get me wrong. Okay, what do we got here? I can get... Oh yeah, anything that says we hate women, I don't want to work there. We love giants. We hate ticket prices. I don't want to do that because they won't pay as much as anyone else. We love hot crowds. We hate furniture. Interesting. We love hot tags. We hate vanilla midgets. We love managers. We hate faces. Can I get here to Papua New Guinea? Let's do this. Okay, thanks. Currently vacant. Bam Bam is back. Big Van Vader is the new champion of Federation Online. Undertaker has passed away at 51. R.I.P. Undertaker. Weekend Warriors have ousted Strong Style Wrestling in Scandinavia. Seabreeze has left wrestling school to go to Rising Sun Puretsu. Now I have to do a tribute show to The Undertaker instead of anything else I wanted to do. He didn't work for me. I shouldn't have to do the memorial show for this guy. Didn't work for me. Not for a single second. How this works is I throw up a graphic. R.I.P. And then I get on with my show. But what this means now is that I don't get to make any money off of this Papua New Guinea show. This is what I don't like about this game. There's only one source of revenue, and it's ticket sales. And then if I do a tribute show, all the ticket sale revenue gets donated, so I get nothing. And it's just going to cost me $35,000 plus all of the staff cost. Like, this is going to cost me $100,000 for nothing. He didn't work for me. He didn't work for me. I'm allowed to be sad about it. I shouldn't have to put on the tribute show. He didn't work for me. All right, here we go. So I have to put on a whole show. Do I get access to every talent in the world? No. I have to put on a tribute show with my talent and get nothing from it. I don't like injustice, and this is not just. This is not fair. This is not correct. Like, this is sabotage. Like, this is absolute sabotage. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm going to lose money. I'm so glad I have the opportunity and the ability to just give my promotion money. So whatever happens here, I'm just going to cheat and give me my money back after. I'm going to do that because otherwise it is wrong. It is wrong. Not me. It. I'm doing fine. It's being a dingus. Okay, so they're back. So can I technically do this? Yeah. I can book this match I wanted to do. Okay, so this coming out of last week, I wanted to do this. We put Christian here, who actually wants to team with Drew McIntyre, so Drew McIntyre might be in their corner. But it's a mixed tag, Bam Bam and Luna versus Christian Cage and Mickie James, who is still dressed like Lita. Funny enough. And then I'm going to get rid of... Okay, so I'm going to do... Versus... There we go. I just booked... I just booked the rest of the show. Done. Okay, this is fine. We have to turn this into a tag team match. Lenient. Arena-wise, we're putting the props in the ring. Script-wise, we're okay. We don't really need to do much. Before I do this, though, I'm going to go feed my cat quick. So I'm going to go and hit my BRB, and then I will, in fact, BRB after feeding the cat. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm going to let this match play. Please enjoy it without commentary whilst I feed the cat. Back in a second. I love popping up like that. It's so fun. All right, we are back. Or at least I am back. This never left. Bobby Heenan with his hands full. Who do we have? Elegante and Red Shoes at the desk. Bobby Heenan, the referee. Mickie James and Luna legal. Oh, now Bam Bam and Mickie James legal. The mixed tag match where, you know, or I guess intergender technically, where you can fight whomever. Standard SSW rules, of course, so pinfall only inside the ring. They do love managers here in Papua New Guinea, and there are a bunch of them around ringside. I guess just Drew, the tag team partner of one Christian Cage at present. So what that means to me, okay, they want to be a tag team. The Greater Than Great haven't been on the air in a little bit. If only Jeff Jarrett could be in Greater Than Great. Anyway, I got Taz versus Raven. Lance versus someone. I got a Crown and Women's Champion tonight. So they just assume if I don't have a champion and a former champion is elsewhere, that the former champion repeatedly shows up with my belt? That's weird. Ooh, a handgun at ringside. Always love seeing that. Seems reasonable. Christian into a pin quickly here. Load in to break it up. Before Heenan can actually make the official count. Bobby Heenan with his hands full in this one. Trying to keep the order in this tag team contest. Difficult to do when there are no disqualifications, so technically it should be or could be a tornado tag. It's not, though. We're weird like that. Rules. We need rules where we don't need rules, where we need rules where we don't need them. Well, but we have them, and so we shall use them. Oh my god! Bam Bam catching Mickie James into the fall-away slam. As Drew McIntyre just looks on. Oh, never mind. No longer just looking on. Getting involved. Is Bam Bam and Mickie James currently legal in this tag match? Christian and Mickie versus Bam Bam and Luna. Opening us off this week. Second of 2 shows. Happy to be sharing with you this afternoon. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Holiday preparations are going well, I hope. Christian tagged in legally. Attacking Bam Bam from the apron. Now into the ring. Oh, God! Mickie with the adrenaline flowing. Bam Bam hurting for certain. Into the cover goes Christian to take the glory, and that will do it! Christian Cage and Mickie James again! Bam Bam upset. Christian seemingly having Bam Bam Bigelow's number. A hot tag team match, though. Profile has suffered for losing. Sure. Improved for winning at a major event. It's a TV. Oh, sorry, it's a memorial show. Yeah, I don't get a dime. Mickie James's profile improved. Bam Bam suffered for losing. And then Drew McIntyre's happy that his client won. Technically, that makes them a manager. Yay! All right. Great 2 Hottie. Something about him not being on the show, blah, blah, blah. They felt that his, his reputation had gone down because of it, or etc. I have 3 teams now. These are a tag team. Lashley and Martin are a tag team. Miz and Sandow are a tag team. I'm going to go... Okay, I'm going to go... Giant's supposed to be here. This is supposed to be Giant Bobby Lashley, but I'm going to go... Oh, no, he's back. Bobby Lashley's back. Okay, so I'm going to go Giant Bobby Lashley as was originally scripted. So this is also going to involve Coco, potentially Sting. Might be Coco and Sting. And then also Bobby Lashley, also accompanied by Andrew Martin, also accompanied by Bobby Heenan. So this should be 2 in the ring, 4 people elsewhere. So I'm going to make this wild in that this is going to be hardcore. Falls count anywhere. First pinfall. Random weaponry. 20 pieces of random weaponry. And all of those other people outside the ring. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to be the referee for this one. My reasoning for that is if I leave him to be the referee on his own, he might get upset and leave because it's too chaotic, but I'll just let that happen if it happens. Everything else is fine. Pinfall only. Hardcore, which means it's falls count anywhere. These are our people. And they're upset about stuff. Oh, can I maybe... What argument could they be having? Giant accuses the champion of ducking them. So he's the biggest threat yet to the tag team gold that Bobby Lashley has. There we go. Hardcore singles between Giant and Bobby Lashley. He's a large person. Biggity, biggity, big. Large, large, large. Now comes the tag team champs. Coco, where are you going, Coco? Oh my god, Coco is perfectly mirroring everything Sting does, including his his leisure attire. That's amazing. Yeah, Coco and Sting. All right, Bobby, get in there. Bobby Lashley, you've only remained the tag team champion this long by ducking me. And obviously my partner, but me. Everybody knows that I'm the biggest threat to that title you've ever been up against. Yeah, Bobby, how are you going to counter that? Bobby. Baby. But you can't put it off any longer, and now I'll prove why you were right to fear me. In this one-on-one contest. Whoa! Springboard punch misses from the Giant. A lot of activity in this one. At this Undertaker Memorial Show that we are putting on for some reason, hasn't never set foot in an SSW ring. Didn't even come close. But apparently it's up to us to put a show on. Also, if they say the entire industry comes together, then give me access to the full roster of the game so I can just put on a dream show. If it's not gonna, if it's not gonna really matter. Anyway. Like, I would be okay with donating the ticket proceeds if it wasn't the only stream of revenue. If, like, okay, I donate the in-person ticket sales, but because we popped a blah 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 television rating, I got this much ad revenue or something like that, would be fine. But it's the only stream. It's the only way to earn money is literally ticket sales. And they just donate it in case of a memorial show. And again, I didn't employ this dude. Sure, it's a loss to the industry. But respectfully, you put up a graphic and then you put your show on. He would have wanted that versus everybody doing a tribute show. Well, yeah, I think he would have wanted that versus everybody doing a tribute show. He probably just wanted his company to do the tribute show. Oh my god, the Giant takes the chainsaw to his own face. Accidental-like. In this anything goes, falls count anywhere. Oh god! Titanic struggle between the Giant and Bobby Lashley. Giant into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Mercifully, this thing is quick. The Giant with the win. Okay. So he loses. So that's going to be Giant, Coco versus Martin and Lashley for the tag belts. I'm just half booking the pay-per-view before I even leave. Okay, wonderful hardcore match. Still 5,000 fans. Did not take very long at all. Suffered considerably. Risen, after taking part in such a compelling match. Sting's excited that his client won. Good for him. Coco Beware is happy that his client won. Strong Styles outperformed Wrestling Revolution in Papua New Guinea after setting a new attendance record of 5,036. The reach is back to 54%, even because we got a place stolen from us randomly. Which just happens. Alright, so that one was good. That one helped. Now let's do a little women's division action. Continuing hostilities from last show. I don't want to say last week because there was a week in between. From last show, here we go. Dongal versus Natty Neidhart. Conrad, you can ref this one. Standard rule set applies. Nothing fancy here. Except, you know what? Oh yeah, I forgot I downloaded extra things. Like extra places. Including this. Prison yard fight. Let's do it. All right, props. We're doing 32 random weapons. Just a slew of weaponry everywhere. Just ridiculous, the amount of weapons. That's it. The lighting is weird out here. Something's going on. Something weird. There. Natalia's like, you don't respect me. Here we go. Prison yard brawl between Dungal and Natalia Neidhart. They just call it backstage. Let's do it. Roar! Where are you going? Oh, that's it. She's already out here. That's it. Where are you going? That's a fun one. No matter how many matches I win, you ignorant people never give me the respect I deserve. What people? Where are you running to? Oh, Cinnamon, where are you gonna run to? But I'll teach you some respect by making an example out of this poor SOB. It's not about how many times you win, it's how you win that defines a great wrestler. I don't know where they're running to. There's also zero weaponry. I said weapons, there's no weapons. It's just them. There's nothing going on here. It's just a giant space. Don't think I'll use this one again. As they run at each other. There's nothing but them to do whatever to each other. Where did the things go that I said 32 weapons, please? Conrad, gotta get in position here. Wait, I put it on lenient, but there's no ring. Does that mean there's no way to end this? We'll find out. We'll find out when they go for another pinfall attempt. If they go for another pinfall and Conrad just stands there, we're in trouble. Because lenient, technically, they have to be in the ring to pin them. And if there's no ring, much like there's no weapons, even though there should be. Unless I said they should all be in the ring, and there's no ring. I didn't think so, though. I thought it was random. Either or. That's fun. Yes, this perfectly normal town that surrounds this place. Righto. That doesn't look weird at all. Rolling away, rolling away. Back into a Boston Crab now. Again, the lighting is strange out here. Ag, 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 ag. Music's triumphant, though. Gotta say that. Where are you going, Natalia? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are we going, everybody? Oh, this is a weird one. This was a downloaded arena, by the way. Head scissor takeover by Dangal. I should have been the ref for it. Because, like, first pin attempt, I'm like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, let's get out of here. This music is great. In that it's not appropriate at all. Magic Victory, that one was called. Magic Victory. This seems a little more appropriate. I don't know why. Oh no! Both trying for something, neither of them hit. I think they keep trying to bounce off the ropes or something, and it's just not happening because there are no ropes, or they don't even know how to deal with the space, you know. I don't really know. Like, honestly, I don't really know if this has a proper ending. I should have left submissions on, because, like, I'd be fine if she tapped out now. That's 4 stars, that's enough. Nope. On we go. At least they're chasing after each other, and not just, like, dilly-dallying. More running clotheslines, not finding the mark. That one did. And another one. Crawling around to find their opponent desperately. Natalia with a waist lock. Got it sunk in deep. Rolls through to the pin. 1. Countered by Dungal. 1. Into another counter. Okay, so pinfalls count. That's good. We should be okay then. As long as he's counting pins. I don't know where he's going. Where are you going, buddy? Where's everybody going? Back into the middle, please. There's not much else you can do but fight each other. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's really nothing else you can grab or go. There's nowhere you can go. Nothing you can bounce off of. Oh, into the DDT of the concrete! Pin that woman! Natalia feeling the adrenaline. Trying to finish Dongal off. Gets pulled into a triangle. Reversed by Natalia. Where are you going? Get back here. Natalia no longer feeling the adrenaline. Squandered. Go behind. Up and over goes Dongal. Roll through. Into the pin. Conrad. 1. Countered. Countered the counter. Natalia going for the ropes. Going for the turnbuckle. Going for anything. Can't get nothing. Just full speed ahead combat. Into the backslide. 1. 2. Natalia out at 2. Try and get a bit of space here. Or at least just like create a bit of pocket so you can run at somebody, I guess. Jockeying for position. There we go, back into this corner. Oh, big clothesline by Dongal. Into the single leg. Knee bar. Still have our drone cams in operation, so here's a nice overhead shot. Into a figure 4 by Natalia. Rather ominous music in the background as well. Let's see if I can fix that. Palatial grandeur. Sure. Palatial grandeur. Backslide into the pin. Conrad well in a position. It's got to run across the entire arena. Hustle, 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 hustle. Into the pin. 1. Out immediately. Because Conrad wasn't anywhere near them. Nowhere to go. No such thing as a rope break where there is no ring, no ropes to speak of. Backslide by Dongal. Conrad in position this time. 2 and no. Back and forth they go. Jockeying for position on the floor. Or on the asphalt, really. Not much of the floor. Go behind by Natalia. Oh, waistlock takedown. Rolls into a cover. Escaped. Hooks a leg this time. Ultimo Dragon. He's having shoulder surgery. What is he even doing here? I didn't tell anyone to interfere. He has no relationship to either of these women. He's also clearly hurt. He's in no condition to perform. I don't even know why he's here. On our last show, he was part of that 4-way television #1 contenders match. Came out on the losing end. And now he's just making a poor showing of himself. Looking to get involved in this women's match for some reason. Dongal trying to fend off Natalia again. Ultimo Dragon very slowly making his way into the fight. Moonsault by Natalia. Into the cover on Dongal. 1. Just a 1 count. Oh! Now Dongal clotheslines the ref. Accidentally. One must think. Northern Lights with a bridge. 1, 2, 3. And now a proper count. Just out at 1. She could have won the matchup then. DDT. Yeah, Ultimo Dragon's just stumbling and bumbling around. I don't even think they know where they are right now. Like we said, they should be scheduled for surgery soon. They are certainly clutching at their shoulder. Natalya to the pin. 1, 2, 3. Natalya wins. Keep it hardcore, everybody. Waka waka. An extraordinary backstage match. Okay, so Natalya wins that. I think Giant beat Bobby Lashley. I can double check that in a second. Extraordinary. Status has not been affected by losing. Natalya's profile went up, and Ultimo Dragon has generated a buzz by interfering in that matchup. Again, they're off the books for 4 more weeks, so I don't know what they're doing here. They're hurt. Think it'd be helpful to have someone like Hurdy-Gurdy as my manager, says Mickey James. Sure. I don't know what this arena, or I don't know what this place is, but sure. Let's do it. Yeah, sure. Hurdy-Gurdy and Mickey James hanging out. Gurdy and Mickey. Yeah, you tell him. Okay. What are we up to? Match 3? Match 3. Match 3! Hang on. Back to our epic arena. Or where were we? Back to the classic arena? Anyway, back to our regular arena. Badoink. Done. No count. Pinfall only. Lenient rules. No time limit. Cast! Who's supposed to be fighting here? Oh, yes. Okay, this is a tag team match. So, Bobby, you cannot ref this one. Let's get Red Shoes, actually. Red Shoes, you ref this one. Because on this side of things, we have Andrew Martin, one half of the tag champs, and his friend and television champion, it's Taz! And against Taz, we have the #1 contender to the TV title, Raven, who had to find a tag team partner, and he's picked Elegante. So Elegante and Road Warrior Raven against Taz and Andrew Martin. Tag teams back again. Oh, that's good. Props wise, we'll do extra. We'll put him in the ring. We're all good here. Oh, I could do a script of like upcoming championship match. Road Warrior Raven warns Taz to kiss their title goodbye. There we go. That's what's happening. I don't know if that babyface is Raven, but we'll see what happens. Everything else is good. We got this fun Sunday afternoon family movie soundtrack song playing in the background. Let's go ahead and start this fight. It's a tag team contest. You know what? This is a tornado tag team contest. First fall wins. Let's do it. It's been a long time since we've done one of those. It's not for the tag team championship. Oh no! I put the titles on the line. How? Because it's a tag team match? Controversy abounds. Because one of the tag team champions is in it? But Lashley and Martin aren't fighting. It's Lashley and Test. I'm confused. And anybody coming out with Raven has to be a member of the flock. Because it's now a Gigante. Everybody knows how much you love that TV title of yours, Taz. But you're going to have to kiss it goodbye after I win it and shove it in your face. It's going to get face shoved. As The Miz and Hurdy-Gurdy are at the desk. To rub it in my face, you'd have to be holding the gold first, and I don't intend to let it go. As he shakes hands with Bobby Lashley. Look at all the gold here in the Heenan family. I'm afraid that means the only heart being broken tonight will be yours, Road Warrior Raven. Ding, ding, ding. So this is a tornado tag team affair. Bobby Lashley and Bobby Heenan got to leave. The Bobby's got to get out. Everybody else is involved. And apparently the tag team goal is on the line. I don't know how that works. There's only one member of the champions in the match. I hope, even if they win, I hope that doesn't make Taz the other tag champ. That would be weird. That would be confusing to me. Anyway, Lashley's got to get out of there. The 4 fighters in... Oh my god! Thrown into a suplex! Countered by Andrew Martin! What teamwork from Igante and Raven there, but thwarted by Martin. Bobby Lashley in the corner. Red Shoes getting in his face, tell him to get out of there. We're going to see The Miz in contention tonight for a possible world title shot. Another 4-way eliminator. This one for the World Championship. And then in our main event, that's coming up next. And then in our main event, we are crowning a new women's champion. So that Holly Holm can no longer embarrass us internationally. As this wild and crazy fight continues. I didn't think if you put one tag champ in, I didn't think it would put the tag belts on the line. Because I figured you'd need both of them. But if that's not the case, oops. We shall see. Raven and Elegante becoming champions for beating only one half of the champs would be pretty funny. As Raven rolls up Andrew Martin, as I say that, 2 and 3, they've done it! Somehow the tag titles are on the line, and somehow the Flock have won! Lashley and Martin have damaged the profiles by losing the tag team championships in that match. Yeah, they should have been on the line. That's hilarious. Congratulations to the Flock for winning the belts. Elegante's profile has improved because they won the belts. That encounter established Taz as a face. I gotta fix that. Bobby Heenan is disappointed that his client lost. How did that make Taz a face? That's a weird one. I need to fix that immediately. Hang on 1 second. Roster. Taz. Relations. Heel. Because of all of these things. Story enemy, Raven. Real friend, Bobby. Real friend, Bobby. Okay. He's still there with Bobby. Wait, did your manager go away? Manager Bobby. No, that's good. Manager Bobby. Just like these guys. Manager Bobby, partner Andrew. Got it. Okay. That's crazy. How on earth? How on earth did Raven... Raven and Elegante! Somehow you're tag champs now. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, since I know you only need one half of the tag champs to defend the tag belts, I can put Elegante and somebody in a tag team championship match at the pay-per-view, because Raven is set to face... Like, it's going to be Martin and Lashley versus Gigante and someone now for the tag belts. Wild! Wild times. Getting a little WCW 2000. Okay, that was good. Raven and Gigante. I have to put in brackets that apparently was for the tag belts, so tag titles. Taz and Martin, who are not the champs, lost it to Raven and Gigante. Now it's time for the number one contender 4-way eliminator. 3 of the 4 competitors randomly selected are accurate. The other one needs to be Bad News Kingston. So we got Abyss, Sting, Bad News Kingston, and The Miz vying for the chance to become number one contender to Lance Storm's world title. So that's real now. This is another eliminator. Oops. Individual. Elimination. Hardcore. Pinfall only. Whoops, hang on. What's the rule? Okay, we'll do that with the next one. Non-title. Make sure it's non-title. 18. Randomly inside and outside the ring. Rule set's good. So false count anywhere, elimination. Lance Storm is your ref. He's going to give a title shot to whomever wins, whoever survives between the Abyss, Bad News Kingston, Sting, and The Miz. Here we go! Semi-main! A 4-way eliminator as Taz and Red Shoes are calling the action. Damien Sandow coming out with his tag team partner, Miz. Hollywood Elite, former tag team champions. Spending too long hugging, so I clicked the button. Teleports Miz and not Sandow, which is fun. Out comes Sting. Sting, the leader of Sting's army, which is Sting, the Giant, and Coco Beware. Coco Beware, very much the protege of one Sting at this point. Bad News Kingston out. Answers to no one. His own man, and then Abyss. What a journey Abyss has been on. Former lackey to Raven. Now he's going to talk about not being able to find competition. And here we go. 4-way eliminator, and we're off. 3D immediately to Bad News Kingston. Sandow's got to get out of there. Taz and Red Shoes at the desk, as we mentioned. I don't know how that last match babyface Taz. I'm so glad I fixed it. Oh my god, powerbomb outside the ring, over the ropes to the floor by Abyss to Kofi Kingston. Bad News Kingston, as he's known. There is no safety anywhere, as there's falls count anywhere in the arena. Pinfalls only, eliminator. Oh god, giant swing into the steel steps! The face of Sting! Into those steel steps! Swung viciously by the giant. Slowing things down. Bad News Kingston distracted by Damien Sandow. Miz's tag team partner. Miz just sitting back. He knows there's got to be 3 eliminations, and the last man standing wins. So if he hides until the end of this thing, he's got a better shot at winning. Or he could just be grabbing a weapon of choice, which seems to be a baseball bat. Go behind by Miz on Sting. Oh, what a combination of moves there! Ending in that pancake. Interesting stuff. And the figure 4, especially of the Miz, somehow landed in a knee bar courtesy of Abyss. There's just a lot of massive humanity down there. Can't really tell one limb from another at the moment. Why do we have a guardrail? I guess I forgot to put a guardrail in. Because I guess the other arena eliminated a guardrail? Sorry, everybody. You'll never be this close to the action again. I can't believe I just noticed that the guardrail's gone. Or maybe it wasn't before? I don't know. Would have been 2 matches ago with the Dungal and Natalia thing. So I didn't notice in the tag match. It could have been gone and my brain just didn't parse that something was awry. It was a quick match too, and they didn't go outside, so that, you know, to give myself some credit, cut myself some slack. 3 eliminations still to come, as Abyss and Bad News Kingston wailing on each other center of the ring. Bad News Kingston on the receiving end of that hairdryer in the hands of the monster Abyss. Damien Sandow found a backpack. Sting and Miz on the floor still. Falls count anywhere. Oh god. Lance Storm knocked off the apron. He's okay. He's okay. He's just here to count pinfalls. Like right now as he rolls into the ring. Pinfall on Abyss by Kingston. Reverse by Abyss. 1, 2. No! Bad News Kingston escapes. Damien Sandow starting trouble. Winner faces Lance Storm at the pay-per-view. And that coveted main event spot. Richest prize in the industry on the line. The SSW World Championship. To whomever survives this contest and comes out on top. Oh, backdrop suplex by Abyss. Into a roll-up. Lance into the cover. 1, 2, and... Bad News Kingston out at 2 again. He's been hovering for a little bit. Oh no, I think he just tapped out to the Anaconda Vice of Damien Sandow as well. Meanwhile, Abyss in the lazy camel clutch from Sting. More of a Steiner recliner. Miz just chilling out, hanging on that baseball bat and that leg bone. Taking his time. Surveying the field. In comes Bad News Kingston, is noticing Miz on his own. Miz doing his best with those weapons. Russian leg sweep by the Miz. Abyss lays a hand over Sting for a cover. Lance has got to get into position for the count. 1, 2, 3. Sting eliminated first. What a surprise to many. Miz now. Knocking Kingston to the floor. Elbow drop to Kingston. Oh, Sting with a big splash. Sour grapes from the Stinger on his way out. We're down to Abyss. Bad news, Kingston and The Miz. As Sting continuing to wail on the Miz, who up to this point hasn't seen much action. Oh, and a backdrop suplex to Bad News Kingston, courtesy of Sandow. That's going to help the Miz's cause. Sting's got to get out of here, remember. First man eliminated. Miz has time to snack mid-match, trying to recover some stamina, as Abyss is preoccupied with Damien Sandow. Bad News Kingston and The Miz fighting amongst the crowd now, or at least close to it. Hard not to be close to it. Sting, get out of here, bud. Sting, stop lingering. Both Abyss and Miz down. Hammerlock by The Miz, grounding the monster. Falls count anywhere. Must be a pinfall to eliminate your opponent. Oh, good lord, what a suplex by The Miz! Lance, well out of position. Lance! 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. What a suplex. A tiger suplex from The Miz. Don't know where he pulled that out of. Doing everything he can to try to eliminate the Monster Abyss. Hang on. Kingston in for the pin. Miz escapes it too. Damien Sandow and the Sting and Sting preoccupied with one another. Sting looking real rough on his way out of here. Come on, buddy. There you go. Back away slowly. That's it. Up the ramp he finally goes. Don't worry, everybody. We'll get him the help he needs. Miz rolled up by Kingston. 1, 2. Sting rushing back to interfere. Miz counters. Kingston out at 1. Sting once again meddling. Abyss finally putting Damien Sandow down. He can concentrate on the fighters in the match and not their managers. Oof. Everybody down. Abyss with a wad of cash in hand as well. Sandow trying to get out of the way, or is he? Sting still at ringside despite being eliminated. We're down to Abyss, The Miz, and Bad News Kingston. Abyss just smothering The Miz now, just trying to choke the life out of him to prep him for a 3 count. Just bouncing the back of his head off the concrete arena floor that is a thin exercise mat between Miz's skull and concrete, slammed as it is into the ground by the Monster Abyss. Yeah, Sting and Sandow both got to get out of here. Or out of the ring, at least. Lance Storm in the face of Sting, telling me he lost fair and square and you should vacate the ringside area. Abyss, I think, lured Miz in with that tap out to lessen the hold, and he got himself out of it. Bad News Kingston now taking a bit of a breather as Abyss and Miz fight on the floor. Just keeping an eye on things. See in the top right of your screen is Bad News Kingston. Falls count anywhere, pinfalls only. First one. Oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me, the last one standing. Not the first one. The last one standing is your #1 contender to the world title. It's going to be Miz, Bad News Kingston, or the Monster Abyss against Lance Storm at the pay-per-view. TBD. As Sting still has issues getting away from ringside. Still distracting the referees, the Stinger. Big clothesline by Abyss. Into the cover on Miz. Lance, get back in the ring, buddy. Oh, no, never mind. Didn't go for the cover. Went for a submission instead. As we have another ad starting right about meow. There we go. My streamer bot thing works finally. Oh, cat emulation by Abyss. Referee out of position. Mind you, there's no submissions. But still, here are the three combatants vying for a shot to legitimately hold the title that Kofi Kingston has on his shoulder at present. Cutter by Abyss. Trying to position Miz just so. He's fighting off. Abyss grabs a ring bell. And a stack of cash. Oh, release German to the Miz. Throws a bunch of money at him. Where's Abyss going? Abyss now with a turkey leg. Drops the elbow on the Miz. Another German holding for the pin this time. Wait a minute. Miz shifts his weight. Oh, Abyss out at 2. What a counter by Miz. Fall away slam by the monster. Feeling the adrenaline flow. Where's Abyss going? Where's Abyss going? Oh, thought better of it. Abyss climbing back into the ring. Gonna waste his adrenaline rush if he doesn't have anybody to attack. Just grabs a crutch from ringside. Hang on, Miz. Into the pin. Abyss breaks it up. Choke slam to Kofi. And a brain. Oh, and a suplex to Abyss. By the Miz. 1, 2, 3. Abyss is eliminated. We're down to Miz and Bad News Kingston. Winner faces Lance Storm for the gold. The Miz now with that Steiner recliner. His early strategy of hanging back may have paid off. The stamina he needs for the endgame here. One more elimination. It's either Bad News Kingston or The Miz. The Miz holding the world title aloft like he's already won it. Lance making sure Abyss gets out of here, fair and square. Bad News Kingston with that section of steel steps. Gets hit with the belt by The Miz. Looking for his opportunity to become world champion at the pay-per-view. One more pinfall and this match is over as we approach the 13-minute mark. Miz can't quite find a weapon he likes. Did all that to distract Kingston. Gut wrench. Nicely done. Into the cover by The Miz. 1, 2, 3. He's done it. The Miz is #1 contender. One half of the Hollywood Elite with the opportunity of a lifetime at the pay-per-view. Okay then. Be careful what you wish for, says Lance Storm. The Miz, a huge win. Surviving that 4-way. Whoa, Sandow looks on. I thought he was going to attack him. An exemplary hardcore 4-man elimination match. Abyss's profile has suffered after failing to win. Bad News Kingston has emerged from the match with some credit after surviving to the end. Sting's profile suffered after losing. The Miz's profile rose after taking part in such a compelling match. Scritch, scritch, scritch. All right, main event time. Main event of the afternoon. We have to crown ourselves a new women's champion. That's almost right. Beth, Molly Holly, and Manami Toyota will be contending for it. I'm going to put Conrad here. No, let's do Red Shoes. Let's do Red Shoes here. Rules-wise. Crown new women's world champion. It is first fall wins. No countouts. No disqualification. Pins and submissions. So you got to break everything up. This could take 2 seconds. I don't know. Championship script. No. There's no way to be like, we're crowning a new one. Okay, so they're going to introduce 2 of the competitors because they can't do it for any more than that. Arena-wise, we're going to put the props in the ring. Tons of them. Tons of stuff in the ring. Actually, hang on one second. Let's do them in and out. 20 weapons inside and outside the ring. Rules are good. Cast is good. Script is good. Here we go. Molly Holly, Manami Toyota, Beth Phoenix. Main event time. Winner is our new Women's World Champion because we need to crown one. And away! Women's World Championship Triple Threat. The Miz, the new #1 contender for the world title. And Bobby the Brain Heenan calling the action here. So thankful for the Miz to be able to clean himself up after that grueling elimination match. And still perform duties as commentator. As Manami Toyota makes their way to the ring. One of the 3 competitors tapped to find a new women's champion here this afternoon. Molly Holly, the second of 3 on her way out. Last but not least, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix, coming through. Welcome to the match. He's going to introduce 2 of the people. Beth, Molly. I'm Red Shoes Ueno. Let's do it. Red Shoes Uno. Either way. First pinfall or submission. This is going to be a wild one. They're going to be expect all 3 of these women to be up in each other's faces as it is pinfall or submission. Everything counts. No disqualification, no count out. Pin or submit. Your opponent, first one to do so, wins the title. Either opponent. Pin or submit anybody. Not the ref. Not the ref. Boom. Spear by Molly Holly. Oh. Attempted a gut wrench thwarted into the ankle pick. Toyota there immediately as every submission attempt could be the end of the matchup. Could crown you champion. Like we said, all competitors. Oh my gosh! A spear through the ropes by Molly hits nobody as she clips through the ropes to the floor. The pin or submission does have to occur inside the ring. Other than that, anything goes. I just added another way to win, and it's the first pin or submission. Red Shoes can't really make hide nor hair of the ring bell and microphone he's holding. Action heating up in this corner of the ring. Everyone, like I said, everyone very much in everybody's business. They know that any submission attempt could spell disaster for your hopes, unless you're the one applying the submission. Oh, we're big world strongest slam from Beth Phoenix. Taking the kendo stick to Molly Holly. Beth now surveying the damage, trying to pick the pieces, trying to decide who to attack. Oh! Big spear on Toyota. Into the Boston Crab by Molly Holly on Beth Phoenix. Wrenching back is Molly, but Beth escapes. Into the electric chair. Oh! Didn't land as smoothly as they wanted, but both competitors back to their feet and fighting as Toyota looks on in the background. Molly Holly going low. Dragging Beth toward the center of the ring. I don't think rope breaks are in effect, so it doesn't really matter. Gut wrench! Over the ropes to the floor goes Beth Phoenix! That took a lot out of Molly Holly. She crawls toward Manami Toyota. Cartwheels out of the way. Hang on. Ah, drone cam. Come on, man. Drone cam. What are you doing? What competitor are you following, camera? This is awful. What are you doing, camera? Stuck in the corner, but I can't get any closer. Oh, and now I can, because apparently the camera's locked to Beth. Something. Beth with a gut wrench into the pin. Manami Toyota stops it as soon as she gets her wherewithal. Again, first pinfall or submission crowns a new women's world champion. All three of these competitors would love to claim that accolade. And what a tremendous fight to this point. Out goes Molly. Beth is alone with Manami Toyota in the ring. This could be your chance. Beth distracted by Molly Holly, however, going up top. Drops the elbow. Pulls her back to her feet. Into the full Nelson. Throws her into the steps on the way down as we pass the 5-minute mark of this main event. Triple threat women's action to crown a new women's world champion. You see the belt nearby. Manami Toyota in the ring, getting a lot of time to catch her breath here. Beth Phoenix realizes it, tries to shift focus. Toyota rolls out of the ring to attack to attack Molly Holly. Throws her against the stairs. Double stomp, misses. I don't know why everyone's focused on Molly Holly. Just throws her into the crowd, turns her attention back to Beth. There they go, wailing on each other. Into a spear by Phoenix. Somehow Molly Holly has crawled back into the ring. Beth rolls out. Finish has to happen within the squared circle. Everything else is up for grabs. Oh, what a spin kick by Toyota to the back of Molly Holly's head. Trying to eliminate her from the matchup momentarily so she can focus on Beth. But Beth overpowering Manami Toyota. Beth Phoenix dual-wielding microphones. For what purpose, we do not know. Roll up by Beth. Red shoes, cartwheels into the cover. Toyota breaks it up. Sending Molly Holly into the bottom turnbuckle into the corner. Into a spinning toe hold by Beth, into the spinning heel kick by Manami Toyota. Beth to the apron. Just over 7 minutes gone in this one. What a raucous main event we are presenting to you. Triple threat action for the World Women's Championship. Molly Holly, Manami Toyota, and Beth Phoenix. Looking to be crowned the new champion after Holly Holm departed the promotion. Tried to take the belt with her. Go behind by Toyota. Sends Beth off the ropes. Gets thrown into the corner by Molly. Clothesline in the corner. Calamity in the corner. Oh, God! Toyota dropped right on her head, but she keeps fighting. I think Beth was going for a stunner and just kind of dropped her. Gut wrench into the suplex by Molly Holly. Hooks a leg on Toyota. Beth breaks it up. Into a suplex. Molly breaks that up. Constant action here. Suplex by Molly Holly. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Molly Holly pinning Beth Phoenix. We have a new women's champion. Suffered considerably after incurring a loss at a major event. I don't think it's that bad. Molly Holly wins the title. Okay. Suffered. A mesmerizing Women's World Championship match, by the way. Congratulations to Molly Holly. Manami Toyota's profile has risen after taking part in such a compelling match. Strong Style Wrestling have shored up their following in Papua New Guinea after setting a new attendance record of almost 9,000 fans, and now we make $0 from that. Now we lose $80,000, I'm gonna guess, if not more. All the money we made this week is gone. Win some, lose some. Oh, we're back down to 95 too. Okay. Zero revenue donated. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to lose $100,000. More than. We're going to lose more than we started with. So we lost money on this thing. I'm about to just give us a bunch of money because that's nonsense. We love high spots. We love hot tags. We love faces and hate gore. Can't help you there. Okay, what don't I have that I can just get to? We love holds. We hate explosions. We love cages. We hate botches. Love strikes. Hate furniture. Hate feuds. I mean, I'm good there. Hate intruders. That's fine. Off to Nigeria. Arabia, like All American Wrestling. Tatanka has left All American Wrestling to pursue a career at Federation Online. I'm thinking of stepping down as the booker of All American Wrestling, says Vince. We're impressed with what you've achieved at Strong Style Wrestling. Could use your input here. No, I'm in the #1 promotion in the world. I'm good. No, I'm happy at Strong Style. Then Strong Style Wrestling is where you'll always be. You don't have enough ambition for All American. Yeah, get grumpy about it. Act like you're doing us a favor. And then get grumpy about it. Nigeria Super Lucha Libre territory. So what business does Strong Style Wrestling have here? Are you going to make me fight? Because I will fight you. Yes. Just a second. I got to fight WCW right quick. Oh, okay. Contest of Champions. I can do that. That ruins our pay-per-view. All right, bring it on. We'll do it anyway. When we embarrass you in front of our fans, you'll never be welcome in Nigeria again. Ray is their champion, and he looks beat to crap. So, sure, bud. Whatever you say. So now it's an interpromotional contest and not a pay-per-view. So all of my plans in terms of what to do with the tag belts and stuff on hold. Because July, week 4. Week 4 TV. Week 3 TV, by the way, was a Memorial. Undertaker. Memorial. Week 4 is Promo War versus All American Wrestling? No, Super Lucha Libre. Okay. So let's take a look at what we're going to do here. Versus Medusa. 02 versus Cody Rhodes 03 versus Tori Wilson, that's our boss, Tori Wilson. Cody Rhodes, turncoat, versus Chris Jericho, he's their cruiserweight champion. 05 versus their tag champs, the Steiners. And 06 versus Rey Mysterio, their world champion. Now, I can match champion for champion. I can. Or I can do other things. All right, so the only other thing I wanted to accomplish before I left was Molly Holly. We need to change your costume. Okay. There we go. Like, it's okay to be that, but you typically wear, like when she first showed up, she wore black pants and a blue shirt. So let's just do that. Like that sort of Molly Holly styles. And then your top. There. Right? And then... yeah, sure. And then you just make it... actually, that would seem accurate. It was something like that, actually. That's not wrong. There we go. So Molly Holly has got a more accurate... actually, let me change her hair, too. Oh, alright, let's go... curly length. There we go. Molly Holly. World champ. Put you up here. Boink. Okay. Everybody else is good. I can't believe we got stuck doing a promo war. I mean, I can and I can't. That's hilarious. Alright, let's check our database, see how we're doing. We are still the #1 promotion in the world, at least for now. As we rock out another couple of weeks of action, and I do my little sign off here. Let me get over. Yeah, let me go get my big dumb face. Wah! Front and center. So I can thank everybody for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody out there chill vibes and clear skies. And if you happen to find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, that's ding dong right here. Rad Gnarly. Saying so long for now. Special shout out to Emery Lane for hanging out with us. Lovely to see you as always. And that is going to do it for us for this week of streaming. We are going to be back on the air Monday afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern when we play a little more Bear and Breakfast as we run our bed and breakfast empire across the forest. See if we can't drum up some more interest in bringing humans back to the land by cleaning it up one like biome at a time, I guess. I don't know. One different environment at a time. But that, like I said, is me for the week. Thank you so much for hanging. Hopefully I see you Monday. Have yourselves a great weekend. And so long for now.